but I'm coaching right.
I mean, I don't think
You gotta scope the scene.
that's what I do.
Like they ask me what I'm coaching right.
But low key, I always scope the scene.
You must.
I said,
I always scope
coaching
the
life.
scene because I ain't never cuffed nothing crazy. Welcome back. Episode 296, Coach Class Pod. Continue to like, rate, subscribe.
Yes, please.
We love the engagement. It don't take nothing to just like it and comment. The comments we've been receiving, good, bad, if you agree, don't agree, whatever, we appreciate it. It's all been engagement that we trying to drive, you feel me? So thank y'all kindly. Yeah. And I'm going to say, rest in peace to Big Reese in the beginning of the episode because we be going now and I don't want to never take that out of it because, you know, that's a major part. Nah, sometimes I'll be forgetting to say it.
I don't think we've ever missed that, though.
I don't think we have, but I just want to make sure I say it early because I be getting motivated, yo. I be like, I wish this man could see now, yo.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that, like, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure,
and happy Black History Month to everybody. It's February 3rd today when we recording on a Saturday.
Support a black business, buy a black album, go see some black films.
Yeah, man.
There's a number of, y'all know I'm into the film stuff. There's a number of black films. Matter of fact, I should bring up a list. I'll probably bring it up next time that have kind of underachieved, not kind of, but underachieved in a way, but were well critically acclaimed. And there's one of the pages that I follow that constantly posts each week the numbers that they're doing. And they're telling, you know, if some of them are coming back because they're nominated, so they're putting them back in the theaters and stuff, which is kind of cool. And some of them are still in theaters, so it's like, go support the movie because there's some good movies. It's one of them I'm going to go see this week. Was American Fiction?
Yeah, I want to see that. So let me know how that is, bro.
I'm going to go see it. So,
let me know how that is.
Yeah, I'm going to support that one.
I want to see that bad. It's got my son Jeffrey right
Yo. I'm about to start calling you. You be that my man lived there. My bad.
I have to bleep that out, man. God damn.
I'm gonna cut it out.
At least it was early. You can catch that one, though.
I'm gonna cut it out. My fault.
Yo,
my man is stay at the theater.
Yo,
absolutely,
real quick, yo.
Absolutely.
With a cocktail.
Absolutely. It may be too. You feel me?
What my man leave that joint. Yo was in Godzilla like that. Yo.
Oh, y'all saw that joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be talking about.
We gonna talk about
it
later.
Hold on. Let's before we get into that. Back to Mike's point about the comments. Yo, I know y'all heard that audio last week. I do want to apologize for that, but you just heard what you could hear that voice
Constant
now.
elevation.
You heard it. We fixed things.
Look at my eyes.
Rectified. We was hot.
Playing.
I was hot after that. Oh, I was hot, bro. I was like,
I'm audio
I didn't
Andre.
know, bro.
I will not let that happen again on
That's
my
on us.
account, yo.
Upgraded chords.
We a basketball team.
We good money now.
Salute
bro.
to everybody though, because it still wound up doing numbers.
The comments help us out, bro. Like, yo, hit the comments.
I wasn't getting rebounds last week, yo. I played half a game, yo. So I apologize to the team and let's get it done.
You know.
Let's
get it done.
We here now, bro.
We not stopping.
I think it is time for me to go ahead and get into some of the Justice Warrior takes and kind of get into things. And I want to switch that up. It's not Justice Warrior because there's already one that exists on YouTube, and I want to show
We're
some
cooking.
to him.
We're cooking.
Yeah.
We'll have
We're gonna have a name for this at some point.
Yeah.
But in this one, we do have to talk about this. It's been many of cases that have been happening over the past few months now that I haven't been delving in on. But this one in particular hit home because it was the school shooter, Ethan Crumbley. Ethan Crumbley is already convicted of his stuff. I think he pled guilty, so I don't think he had a case or anything, if I'm not mistaken. He might have had a case. Hit me in the comments if you did. I can't remember. I watched so much of this stuff on YouTube.
It's starting to bleed together.
It bleeds together.
Justice is bleeding together.
It gets a lot, bro. Like
so much crime.
Some of the stuff I have to separate. But now the parents are on trial, and for I think what is it, murder or something like that? Or attempted murder or assistance with something with helping out, basically negligence almost kind of thing that leading to murder or something like that.
They don't understand,
but they put Mom Dukes
accomplice.
And salute to Law and Crime on YouTube. I watch that joint all the time. My man Jesse Weber.
Shout out Jesse Weber, man.
He be, name.
You know that guy that's on the news, the white dude that be suited and booted that we always see that got the good style and flavor. The guy that looked like the guy that played Loki. Yeah.
Oh, the Baltimore. Yo, everybody know the dude that looked like Loki on the news in Baltimore, yo.
He reminds me of that kind of swag as far as like how
Loki,
he drifting on the
brushed
camera.
his hair backwards.
Yeah, he got the good hair, good gel in that thing. You know what I mean?
The slick bag.
got
my
the
boy.
Pat Riley, yo?
No, he don't got the Pat
Oh,
Riley.
I was about to say.
I was wilding. He don't have that, yo.
So
that's villainous.
I get a lot of like the play by. It's almost like my ESPN through them. You know, like if I'm keeping it real, that's how I get my play by play and understand what I'm doing. Yo.
Okay, take a
Said live, a local, a late breaking.
They did a breakdown of the mom, bro. They did like 9 different things that she totally like that sound crazy on the stand. And this is something I've been driving home since I became and gave myself a whole name and all this. Yo, this is something I've been driving home, bro. Don't talk to them people, son. Yo, do not talk to them people.
They trained to make you look
They
crazy.
are trained to make you look like this on there, yo.
trained
They
to make you
were,
look crazy if you did something crazy.
bro. They flame broiled her on that goddamn stand. The prosecutor is cooking
I said
her.
the best. I was like the prosecutor.
Oh,
like,
my God,
They wanted to
bro.
slap. It sounded like they wanted to slap. Yeah, they
Yo,
was.
but that's their job, bro. Like that is what they're there to do. And you know what? I really started to realize my origins. I started thinking more about this throughout the week. Like, why am I so interested in this? And I thought it was the case that I dealt with. What was that? Year before last or last year? Can't remember when that was, but whatever that case was that I was a juror for.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought it
last
was
year,
that.
I think. Yeah.
I thought it was that, but really what it was back when I was in high school and I got interrogated for the first time. And I got to feel what it felt like to be interrogated. And I just said, I don't know. And then I swiftly realized, yo, don't talk to them people, bro. Crumbly's mom looks crazy. She's going down.
Crazy.
She's going down,
That's how they
bro.
butter you up with the. So how was he? Was he a good student?
'Cause
they start. I was watching some of it. What did he do? How was he in school? What did he do? And then she wanted to join. She was like, "Well, he played game. What did y'all do together?" Yeah, I mean, they're trying to see how much parenting they was doing.
Yeah.
She was like, "We played video games and did this and that." And she started talking about some more video games. She's like, "Other stuff other than video games." Yeah. I was like, "Yo, they want to cut it."
That mean, yo, what are you hiding from?
Yeah, bro. And she has so many signs, bro. It was ridiculous. So that's why they harping home at that.
But I feel like, yeah, you definitely got to investigate the parents of somebody. So
Oh, for
if
sure.
their
I'm
child
about
did
to
something
say
that
that.
egregious.
They liable for
if
this.
they did something that egregious, it's like, yo,
I agree.
you might have had some crazy stuff going on in the crib.
I agree, bro.
I watched this movie. You said you was on the deep dive on the horror movies. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a story like that. Like the dad was like one of those like weird dudes that would like find roadkill and cut it up, and then like the mom was like alcoholic, crazy, like.
That sounds like the origin of
sounds like
Jeffrey
a-
Dahmer. If I'm not lying,
I'm pretty sure that guy's origin story was close to that. Because to be able to think something like that, to be that unhinged, you gotta have seen some unhinged things your entire life.
Yeah, you got to put more parents on trial, man.
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
You gotta be in your kid's life, bro.
Oh, matter of fact, it was the Jeffrey Dahmer show.
I thought that sounded like the life of Jeffrey
I'm
Dahmer,
tripping.
bro.
I was like,
That's
I
how
thought it was a movie.
that was his origin story. Yo. Like,
Yo, my bad. I should have did more research. But yeah, that's a crazy. They gotta investigate their parents.
man. Like,
I mean, his
Nah,
parents.
she was looking like she about to get got.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what happens is, and what Zay
And
was
she
saying.
representing herself, right?
No. She
Oh,
has
all right,
she has
all right. She has a
representation.
little-
But that's
okay.
what I was about to say. The representation is going to softball them questions while you understand.
Mm-hmm.
So they know what to ask and know how to ask. You could even hint them like stuttering a little bit and trying to dance around questions to make sure, oh, this might look crazy if she answered this wrong. So let me think of it this way. Think of it. If you ever hear them spicing it up a little bit, it's like,
yeah.
oh, they got caught.
They're using their
the prosecution, all they doing is writing down, oh, yep, right there, that question.
Yeah.
That question.
Stutter.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and re-ask that
A
question
little bit.
again. It's like,
We gonna double back.
they are ready for this.
I've been in court
they
situations. It's intense regardless. Yo, in court, don't speak. Just be quiet. Listen.
Bro,
They gonna get you like a menace to society.
Yeah.
You know you messed up, right?
that juror case that I was on, when I was a juror in that case, if that girl, if she'd have took that stand, I think she'd have got eviscerated, bro. Cooked.
Yeah.
And we'd have found her guilty.
The thing is, if it's a really good prosecutor, yo, and your team ain't strong, yo, even if you're not wrong or guilty or what's the name, you can get cooked.
Yeah, you can get cooked.
You can get cooked
cooked.
because their job is to cook you. They don't.
Put you on the skillet,
it's
bruh.
this side and that side. Now maybe it's some cut a deal joint. Maybe it's this and that. But they job Hey, yo, we got to get this.
I gotta win the argument. Gotta
But
win
it's
the argument.
cool to see it though, like just to hear, because I know the lawyers were probably telling her not to take the stand. I'm pretty sure that's what they were. If they weren't, they bad lawyers. They tell you not to do that. Like this is going.
I don't know in certain because you might know better. In certain situations, don't they have to? In certain situations.
I think in like civil case, I'm not sure
Okay,
about.
I'm not fully
cases.
sure, so I don't know.
I
But
think in civil cases you might have to, but I don't know as far as criminal cases. I guess it depends on the situation too. But I don't think so. I don't think required by law you have to take the stand, and that can't be held against you. That's like a law. Like,
Okay, yeah.
don't talk. Yo.
it's crazy though. Sometimes, not most times probably, but sometimes it is smart to take the stand because sometimes you cook yourself by not getting up there. Yo.
I think the only way it is possible is if you ready to rat.
Yeah,
That's the only way, bro. Like if you ready to rat, then go ahead on the
You said I
stand.
only get a year, right?
Other than
Probation.
that, there's no reason you should be
probation.
up
2
there.
years and 5 years probation or 20.
Yeah.
But parole after 15.
Yeah. My man be in the interrogation room
singing
with
crazy.
snacks. Man said, get a whole sandwich.
Get a Burger King meal, bro. They ain't bringing 2 meals in for you,
Nah, the
bro.
McDonald's fries be killing them, yo.
Yeah, bro.
As the justice guy, I'm telling you, I watch the interrogations too. I know when they about to
Did
crumble,
did
yo.
y'all see that hood video of the Ultra Baltimore dude? And he's like, yeah, I was down the bookings, and they was like, can you give me some notable names on whatever street?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I got you. He was like, let me get a corned beef, rye bread. this joint was hilarious. He said, I ate that joint, then I went like, where my lawyer? Call my lawyer. I was like, yo, Baltimore's the funniest place of all time, yo. Shout out to bro that said that too. It was a little young dude. I was like, this is hilarious, yo.
Yo, don't
Call
talk
my
to them
lawyer.
people, bro. Yo, lawyer up, brother.
My man got the free meal and then said, call.
It's hysterical, yo. That is
Yo,
funny.
corned beef is crazy.
Yo, ordering a sandwich before you go.
Yo, said on rye,
Yo,
a little onions. I was like, yo.
Yo,
this
finish
guy's
like, I ain't had that in a minute. Thank you.
no, that's hysterical, man.
No, that kid was hilarious.
Yeah, no, but that was just a little bit of the justice world. I'm gonna be checking in with y'all from time to time throughout this whole year, and we're gonna hopefully make this thing blow up, please.
Yeah. Justice.
Justice.
Oh, and Judge Simpson. I don't know what state he's out of, but Judge Simpson is hilarious. Just type in Judge Simpson on YouTube one time and watch one of his videos of him cooking a defendant. It's probably some of the best stuff you gonna see, man. He's hilarious. I like when judges get in their
Tap in with
spicy
bro.
talk bag and they start talking down to people a little bit. Oh, they be going in.
Yeah. Y'all been listening to any music?
I've been
Any genre too. Any genre.
So I start off on it. Like I was really impressed, and I've been going back to some of the songs, maybe not all of them, but I like 21 Savage joint.
21 Savage album is really good.
That's a good album to me.
I
like
listened
a
to
lot
that kind of
He
stuff
Rock
because of y'all, and I was like, wow,
Yeah,
this is
some
a
good
really good
joints on there,
album.
some slaps on it.
And then I like that Running From Me.
Yeah.
Running From Me.
Yeah, I knew you would like that, yo, with your boy Brent.
That joint
Your
fire.
boy Brent for head.
I ain't gonna lie though, as what's Zay's word? When 21 first started the first verse, no disrespect, it was a little slippery. But then he caught it, when he got in the pocket, like the first 4 bars, I was like, yo. He sound like-
sometimes they gotta
maybe
catch
he
up.
was off the alcohol in there, yo.
The track should be a
My
little
man had
off,
some
yo.
spirits.
Can't quite get
I was
the
like,
traction.
I was like, dang, bro, slipping.
Yeah, and the other one I was checking out recently, of course, too, was Benny the Butcher's "Everybody Can't Go" joint.
Yeah, I ain't get to it yet.
Fire. He can rap.
I didn't get to
He
it.
can rap. Basically,
That first
the intro
song,
is
bro.
is on.
Yo, that first song is crazy.
He's smart.
Normally I
'cause
get
he,
to it early,
He knew
though.
Johnny P's Caddy was like that
I
joint.
could feel it.
It's that same vibe
Yeah.
on the beat. It's just not him and Cole. It's
He was
just him.
going wild on that one. That's probably one of my favorite.
Yo,
songs.
if Benny does that like 3 more times, like where the intro is like that might be like his thing. He might be like intro god, bro. Because Johnny P's Caddy was a really good song, and this song is like, oh, he did it again, yo. He did what we
Song's
expected
really
him
good.
to do, yo.
Song's really good.
I'm
bro.
slipping on that, though.
Yeah, he got some slaps on there for sure.
I
I like the features too. The features actually work pretty well, which
Yeah.
was something I didn't expect.
Yeah.
He did pretty good on that.
he's just utilizing putting a major market on what he does. But like, I hate when some of the Griselda fans be so overly picky because it still sound like his type stuff. He just has real like huge producers that can make the beat now.
I hate when
it's a little bit more bass in the song.
As long as you don't completely just make some completely different music. I mean, you had a right to do that as an artist, but some of the fans be doing too much.
Bro, they was saying West Side Gun was because he had like 2 trap songs on there, 3 trap songs, and they was fire.
I know what you're talking about.
And they were mad.
Yo,
People were mad
crazy.
like, yo, this not the West Side, no, yo.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm like,
Bro,
this
that
is
was
fire.
I never like when the underground, the super underground fans. Let's keep it real. They don't want to see their artists.
They want to keep them underground.
They don't want them to eat.
They want to keep them
Y'all
underground.
don't want them to
Nah,
eat.
know what it
Like-
is? Because I'm a ultra underground fan. We selfish. I want to be the only one to know how great this is. Like
don't
I
want
was
them
all
to
that guy
eat,
for a long time.
right?
Yeah, you don't want them to eat.
Ultimately,
That is
you don't
nasty.
want them to eat.
I want my guys to
That's what it
eat,
boils
but
down
I definitely was on like, yo, if Larry June blow up, yo, I hope he don't change. Like, no, he still makes the same fire.
But that's the thing. You never know, bro. And
Yeah.
then, like, you stifle an artist's potential to grow. If you
Yeah,
don't
you're right.
allow him
Y'all
to
100% right.
expand, yo.
As
Like,
an artist,
Even with 21 Savage, like 21 Savage is huge now, and he still sounds like 21.
Yeah.
Like the old stuff.
It's all dependent upon what your ear is, though, because I like to hear a variety of things. I don't really have to hear
Me
one
too.
thing. I like to hear a variety of stuff.
I like to hear when the artists switch up if they do it correctly.
Yeah.
If it's not like forced.
I get
Because
that.
sometimes it's like I like to hear versatility sometimes. Like
I get that.
But you always gotta have some of your roots involved with whatever project. To me personally.
In saying that, actually, another artist, or actually kind of conglomerate, I'm kind of excited about is TDE, of course, with my guy Sir dropping that No Evil, I think is the name of the single that he dropped. Ooh, let me make sure. Yeah, No Evil, yo. Like that was and he dropped a couple Lucy's last year. And me and my lady was talking about it. We was like, yo, he's dropping this year. Meaning last year, but he did not. He bluffed us.
They got an entire slate.
I need all that.
Yo.
I hope that whole slate is right.
I hope
because
it's
want
real,
all
yo.
of it, bro. But no, man, him. And then when you sent us, I think it was earlier in the week, and you showed me that my boy is coming back, yo.
Yo.
I talked about him
hard.
recently, yo. That made me
That's gonna
so
be hard.
happy to hear, bro. Crash Talk was
But
the
I'm-
last. That
I'm-
was 2019.
Yeah, and
Yo.
I respect Schoolboy, but I'm still mad because like, yo, J Rock teased us with a track like
J Rock's
in
supposed
the
to be
last
coming.
year. I need that.
I
yo.
think they about to just do
I
this.
need that.
He's supposed to be coming too.
J
J Rock's my guy now,
Pause.
bro.
All right, whoa, I said
I
that
need
twice.
They
that.
about to just slap everybody with the TDE just
I want it.
onslaught.
I want
Yeah,
all that.
Avalanche. Just,
I can't wait for the Sir, bro. That's because I like the No Evil joint. It's different. It give you like a little rock style, kind of like funky rock a little bit. I don't know how to really describe it. Funky rock is what I'll say right now. But I really like that. It's an appetizer. He been giving us these for the past year now, though. I need a full body of work. 12 songs
Yeah,
minimum.
Give me some tracks, bro.
I would
Give
like.
me an album.
And
right?
even
EP.
said Isaiah Rashad's supposed to come out, and that's
That's
gonna be
hard.
interesting because
That's
you know,
hard.
The
you ain't gotta talk about
controversy.
everything that happened or whatever.
Yeah.
And keep it real.
That album was hard.
That album was a
Yeah, he still make good music.
Yo.
Like, what does it matter? Like, he
I
make
don't
good
care,
music.
yo, that album was hard,
Make
bro.
good music,
You
bro.
know, like
Slaps.
so, it's like it's gonna be cool. I think he's gonna get a lot of support though, because there's a lot of support that came in after, right after everything had happened or whatever had happened. But he makes good music.
Yeah,
Like, so
that's
I
what
don't-
it's about as
I'm
with
excited.
art. Like, none of that extracurricular stuff matter anyway. But with you, anything music-wise?
Andra Day dropped a new track that's really good. I always like when she drops. She don't drop as often as I would like, but like that song's called "Where Do We Go."
Okay.
Y'all, it's you'll like it.
Slap-
Smooth.
Yeah,
Zay,
yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Is it
you
a
know I
bop
got
or
my,
is it a
my
slow joint?
Slow. It's a slow
Okay,
joint. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. She got one of my favorite tracks. I'm like,
Is
the
she
last
more
couple
of a
years.
melodic type situation or like
She,
like vocal
I'm
range?
trying to think. What's
I'm
the song
trying to-
that you might think? Where does it go?
Just give me
the
an
song-
artist vibes.
You know the
She
song
give-
"Rise Up"?
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, I do know
Yeah,
that.
so but yeah, she dropped. She makes some. She's made some up tempo. Like she's. I wish she dropped more stuff though. Honestly, like I really like her as an artist, and she can really sing, yo. And she takes the art. You can tell someone who takes the artistry is very serious. So yeah, she dropped the joint that's. I don't know. Was it the last week or within the last 2 weeks? We've been talking a lot of Ravens and stuff like that. So it's been recent. And then what's shoot. I got another R&B joint. God dang it.
No, you good.
Anyway, I'll move past
Mainly
it.
on the R&B
Because
vein?
I can bring it back again next week. It's no big deal. I
Yeah,
want
for
to put it
sure.
up. But yeah, that definitely some R&B stuff. You know, I tap into a lot of older stuff on the week, but it definitely got some vinyls and stuff. I'll talk to y'all about that. What's the name? Yeah, it came up this week. Yeah,
My man, Vinyl Vincent, bro, he gets it done, bro, at all costs. And as far as musically with me, I was all over the place this week. Actually, shout out Chris that grew up on our street. He be riding like he got like a 4-wheeler. He be riding dirt with like the guys that ride the dirt bikes and all that stuff. Forgive me, I don't know the correct terms. I'm washed. I'm old. But he had this artist from Baltimore that was playing, yo. His name is 448 Reek. R-I-Q. 448 R-I-Q. Bro, this boy like that.
No, for real?
Bro, the first thing when I started listening to his music, I was getting I'm like, yo, need features with like Babyface Ray, VZ. Dudes like I could tell he listens to Detroit artists. He has to. Or he just got somebody that was rapping around him that had that type of influence. Cause he don't sound like somebody from here. You know how every Baltimore rapper kind of sounds that's really popular. Like it's like no disrespect, but it's like a similar sound. He don't sound like nobody.
Well, we have an accent, so I mean.
Yeah.
We hear it in comments about ourselves.
Yeah.
This is from Baltimore, you can tell.
Yeah. Well, he has this one project called Free the Cartel. Super crazy, bro. Super crazy. Like I'm like, cause you know normally it's like I like that one song.
Yeah.
It's like no, everything is a
slaps.
certified. Yeah, pretty slappy. Pause. And
Slappy is cool. You'd have been good with that one.
yeah, then he got another one. It's called I Am the Trenches and Fire. Like this one song, Rich, I know you'll love this one. I know that Ravens would never do it. It would be a horrible PR move.
You already asked for Goldmouth down there, yo.
Goldmouth Chaz, and I would say Goldmouth Chaz and him with this song Home of the Choppers. Yo, Home of the Choppers be going crazy. I cannot do it. Our defense is aggressive. Our defense is aggressive. Yo, you can play Home of the Choppers.
Doing it, bro. That be
I'm
hard.
on the block, the Home of the Choppers. Never in the boppers. Never in the boppers. I was like, yo, this joint fire.
You're not letting that slide.
I gotta think of another Home of the Choppers for y'all.
You gotta think of another word for choppers. Maybe if he think of another word,
say
Yo, no. He could say because we call the Ravens the flock. He say the home of the flockers.
Isn't that like a
We can still put the Ravens.
I just don't want to get them out there.
You might be able to get away with that.
All right.
We got a tout that says the flock, Ravens flock and shit, and stuff like that.
Flocko on it.
Flockers. So you gotta make your own word. You gotta make your own word with it. Yeah,
it's gotta be.
That's sauce talk, bro.
I just don't want this.
Saucelini, bro.
You're gonna have white people out here screaming shit like that.
Nah, that would be crazy.
Get their heads knocked off.
They gonna have the ski mask going crazy.
They don't know what's going on, screaming
It's
that.
gotta be a heavy ER.
The final time, the first time we could use a hard ER, yo. That's funny. So.
Yeah, and then I was you brought up Benny earlier, and you love 38 Special. So 38 Special produced a project from a underground artist that I rock with. Like I follow you on Twitter and all that. Like, I'm like, bro, his music like that. His name is the Mussolini. I think he's from either New York. Well, I'm going based off of how his voice sounds. New York, New Jersey, somewhere in that region, possibly Buffalo or something like that. But the boy is fire, dog. It's crazy. The name of the project is called In God We Trust, and it's like that. I want to give a big shout out to Big Sad 1900. I always bring him up because I love his music, but I think dudes out of his camp are starting to bubble now because it's a guy named Blue Flag 1900. And
it's a lot going on.
Yeah. But it's called Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Like this project, hard, Rich. And it has multiple Big Sad 1900 features. So I'm like, it has to mean something. I'm from Baltimore. I don't know nothing about what y'all got going on, but like, y'all boys cooking on that music stuff. Then we got, last but not least, I was in my Super Cali bag. I know y'all love this. This guy gives me, y'all know I always bring up Jimmy Waters. Shout out Jimmy Waters, because he dropped like 5 projects already this year, because he on his like relentless currency run. 5 to 8 tracks on the projects. But I found another guy out of California. I don't know whether he's from LA or the Bay or whatever, but his name is Chap D. CHAP, the letter D, and it's called Game is Game. It's a song on there called I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. That might be the smoothest song I ever heard in my entire life, yo. I'm talking about.
Cali Bops.
You got hit the
West
Uncle
Coast Bops.
yo. You got hit the Uncle Earl 2-step to that, bro. It's real smooth, yo. You could hit the Hitch. Almost every track you can hit the Hitch to it, bro, and still be in where you need to be.
Hitch. That's it. That's the name.
Yo, I don't know if it's true. Did y'all see? Because it's still kind of in the music vein. Did y'all see on Twitter? And this could be completely false. So allegedly, this may be happening. But is Taylor Swift really going to be remixing Swag Surfing?
I saw that pop up several times.
I saw that. I'm like, Swag Surf, Taylor Swift style is crazy.
No, it's Black History Month. I'm not talking about that.
Bruh.
No, I'm going to keep it real, though. Listen,
I'm not talking about that, bro. That's Black History Month.
I don't
It's
know.
the first 3 days of Black History Month. We can't talk about
let me
Taylor
get
Swift
this
taking
one off,
over
though.
Swagsworth.
I don't know who owns the rights to the song.
And the company.
If the
We don't
artist
even remember
has
the artist.
if the artist has any rights to the song,
Get that bag,
make
bruh.
that happen, yo.
Go get that bag.
Make it happen, yo.
Cause she the Beyonce of their
No,
community.
I'm not doing. We not
Of their community.
I don't even want to get into that whole.
I'm not going. No. I didn't say money wise,
Nah, I don't
monetarily.
even
I'm just
like putting
saying
their
popularity wise.
I don't like putting their
Black
names
History
together,
Month.
yo. I don't like putting their names
we
together.
don't need
We
The
get too-
swag surf feels
we get too
wrong
much
though.
of
It
that.
does feel wrong. It's
We get
like
too much of that.
why is that going to be that song is like yo. Think about all the Greek. They gonna have a Taylor Swift shaking in the spot.
Chill.
What if?
You about to get us jumped by the Greeks.
What if it?
They gonna come and get us, bro.
What if-
Stomp side
What if they get a producer?
My fault.
that
No
make it-
disrespect.
What if they get a producer that make it cold though? Yo?
That's gonna be
It might
fire.
bumping.
Yeah. She's gonna
Yo, if
man,
she
I
make
got
us
that
slap-
swag.
Nah, bro, stop out it, stop
my
it.
hand matching my bag. Yo, they gonna bring Young Chop out of retirement. It's like no, chill. No disrespect to anybody.
Mike
We
Will
get it.
made it.
That's hilarious.
Will
yo.
made
He definitely had Miley Cyrus on the rap. Yeah, she had a couple slaps.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Miley Cyrus did have some hits, yo.
No, she didn't.
The Juicy J joints was kind of hard, yo.
Yes.
She had some joints, yo.
And then she went right back.
I'm see, yo. You know me. I listen to anything. Like some of it was kind of. It was kind of fire. Yeah, can't lie, yo. Can't lie, yo. I got it's
Nasty
the ear, yo.
like hitting the
It's-
two
it-
steps to the
yo.
Cyrus. Yo.
But we really got to get on a somber note on this one. Like, we not even going to jump fully into the sports vein, but it popped in my head. First, we got to say rest in peace to Carl Weathers.
Oh yeah.
That's very important.
You
this
can save
week.
the other joint for after.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
but
I'll
yeah,
chill.
definitely.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. My bad. I'm tripping.
Yeah, but yeah, Carl Weathers, man.
Yeah, Carl Weathers. That was a tough.
Some of y'all know him as Apollo Creed. That's probably the biggest one. You feel me?
I forgot he was in Predator until
Predator.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
first
posted
dog.
something.
Action Jackson. It's funny because Lamar been getting called Action Jackson like recently. Some people might know him from Happy Gilmore. Like everything.
He was hilarious in Happy Gilmore. I forgot he had the one on.
Tap it in.
That was like
hard.
that's like one of my comfort movies when I was a
Tap,
kid.
tap,
Yo, like
I love that.
it always put a
Tap,
smile on my face.
Nah, that was a classic.
Mad shows,
Shooter McGavin and them. My bad.
mad movies on the low. When you just
good.
look at everything, it's like he was in mad stuff, and everything I hear about him, he was honorable, yo.
Yeah.
And I saw Sly, Sylvester Stallone. He had did it. It almost made me choke up for a second, yo, because Rocky franchise is my favorite franchise of all time.
sure. Yeah.
And it's still running to this day.
Oh
Creed and
yeah,
all
first
that.
Apollo Creed, man.
Yeah. So he held it together, but you could tell he wanted to Sly a strong, but he was like, it's hard for me to. He probably was on his fourth take, yo. Honestly, yo.
Yeah.
His eyes it looked a little red and stuff, and he was just trying
sure.
to get through it. He was like, I thank you. He's like, he helped out my career in so much. He said, man, because he did a phenomenal, as Apollo, he just did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, he killed
He
it.
was an ex-NFL linebacker and everything. Like he had a really extensive career. I just remember being a kid, like, man, he just looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just
cool
looked
guy.
cool. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I rooted for him. I wanted him to beat Rocky, but you know.
Yeah, rest in
know how
peace,
that go.
man.
He
And
didn't write
prayers
the
up to
movie.
the family.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all that, because it's rough. I'm sure it's not easy hearing things about something traumatic.
And even though it's the name of a character he is, his legacy is still living on through the Creed movies.
Yeah.
You know? Of course, with his family and all that, like his real legacy and all that. But like just in the filmography joint, that's really dope, yo. So I mean, that's definitely somebody that I was like, he got one of the most famous joints that came after, man. Throwing the towel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
man, as a little kid, I was so hurt. He
Throwing
passed.
the towel.
I was so mad. Yo, I was like, that's the first time I really wanted Rocky to murk somebody in the ring. Yo,
We
like,
use that to this day.
to this day, yo, to this
in
day.
the ring when we see people getting pumped.
And the guy who did that, I can't remember his name right now, but he passed. I think not too
Yeah,
long
it wasn't
ago.
that long ago. I
Yeah.
remember seeing his face on there. But
Yeah,
that's-
what's the name? Wood Harris had posted, basically because when he passed, him and both of them, the trainer and Apollo Creed, basically because he's the trainer and he's
oh, that makes sense.
training
Yeah,
Adonis Creed. Yeah, I mean, so it was real dope to see that. So it touched a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Over him, 50 years or whatever it is
Yeah.
now. So like something like that. But yeah.
That's what's up,
Rest in
man.
peace.
Hell of a legacy.
Yeah. And we got to tap into a little bit of the sports vein, but I was on my local Baltimore middle school and high schools basketball stuff right now.
I've been trying to
because
tap
I think you put me on with the IG page, or maybe my little cousin put me on with it. I don't know who put me on with it, or maybe Kamal.
It was me.
All right, yeah,
One
because I
Motion.
be following
Salute
the
to
One
them.
Motion,
I said
One Motion
salute.
Sports.
They do
We
it.
got to give a salute to them.
Excellent job, yo. Excellent job, yo.
Yeah.
One motion.
And this is how you know things are changing, because was Overly nice when we were kids? Basketball wise?
I think they had some decent years.
Well, I don't know
They
their
weren't
record.
I don't remember them being nice like that. They would have some decent.
Yeah.
If I'm mistaken.
Since they kids, I'm not going to say the kid name because I don't know whether he wants to be recognized or whatever, but they going to know from the school. He goes to Overly, and they were playing against Pikesville.
Hitting the jumpers.
This kid hit 8 3-pointers, and I don't think he missed none.
Yeah. He was
It's
cooking.
crazy, yo.
He had like 28 points and was like shooting almost 100% that game.
Yeah, he was cooking, man.
Wide open with the high school slow motion threes, just the perfect form.
Said that joint looked like a big ass
was the
yeah.
ocean.
hula hoop on that bone.
Yeah, you get in a rhythm, dog. Like it's like you can't miss, yo.
Yeah.
And we got to test.
I never had that feeling though. I was trash at basketball.
Yeah, me either. I always wanted to be good. People like, yeah, you kind of tall. Like, can you hoop? I'm like,
If I hit 3 in
I'm
a
gonna
row,
let
I
you
was
down on the
hype.
court.
I was hype, bro.
I'm gonna let you down on the court, yo. Like, for real. Like, I grabbed. That's why I did the intangibles, because I knew
have
I
to
was
have the
athletic.
intangibles,
And I'm like, at least I don't be the
Tajee
guy.
Gibson, yo.
Willing
Yeah.
to be Taj Gibson on the street ball court is just
Yeah. It couldn't hoop a lick, but respected by all
Foundational
hoopers. Just
principles.
because I'm not going to do nothing crazy. I'm feeding good assists,
We're gonna throw good
rebounds.
passes. I'm gonna catch the ball.
Might jump out of bounds to save the ball and toss it to the guy that's really nice. Yeah, that's what we do. And I don't know, yo. These middle school kids seem abnormally big these days. Cause like it's a kid at Windsor Mill Middle. He put up 35 points, bro, in a game, in a middle school basketball game. 35 is nuts, bro.
Yeah, he was going in.
But if you go to One Motion Sports, you're gonna see it happen in like the last day or two.
Yeah.
You too. And just look, cause I'm like, these kids look big. Like I remember, like, cause if you went to
All right.
Deer Park Middle,
Since I
you
don't-
know that middle school basketball was real in the Northwest
Looking at our
Baltimore County
cousins.
round.
Look at our cousins. The young ones
Oh,
that
yeah.
are now
Yeah,
getting
they
to
are
the middle
bigger.
and high
Yeah.
school age. They bigger than us.
Yeah, they bigger than we
Yo,
was.
bro, like, yo, they
we
just
was
bigger.
mad little. Dudes
Kids
didn't
is
get big
yo.
till like 11th grade, 10th grade back then.
Yeah, kids is big now, bro.
Nah, that's tough though. Like 35 in a middle school game. Shout out to that kid. I
All
know
the alleged steroids in them chickens and stuff.
Yeah, man. You know.
Producing monsters out here, bro. These kids is really whole team windmill dunking on one of them videos I seen. It was crazy. How everybody on the high school squad can dunk like this?
Nah, it was like maybe 2, 3
Max.
Remember?
and only really one of them did it. In
I
the
remember
game.
my guy, I'm not gonna put his name out there. One of my guys at my high school, yo, when he first banged in the game, we all went berserk in there. Yo, there was something, a sight to see.
Yeah, that's how you know Deer Park Middle was legendary though, because I remember in gym class, I don't know where this kid came from. You remember, like, yo, it was this kid. He windmill yammed it when we was in like 8th grade. I lied to you. You remember he was a tall, like.
Was he older?
I don't want to get into too many.
I don't know his age. I don't know his age. He just went to school with us. That's
what they
all
call that in high school?
He just went to school with us.
This the kid that drove to school, right?
My man said
he skipped a year.
I was like, wait.
Was this the dude that drove to school?
I don't want to put anything out there in case he's still
He did a
out.
skip year?
But
We're not talking bad about him.
he did a windmill dunk in the gym. I was like, he's a grown man.
He had to work later on, bro. He was windmilling on 12-year-olds, yo.
Lunch pail special, yo. I think we might have talked about this before.
Barbecue chicken wings all day.
On the middle school, bro. He almost broke the
He straight
backboard.
cleared out and just dunked it with one hand,
That's
yo.
crazy post move.
Yo was the middle school Kareem, yo.
Nuts, bro.
He averaged 30 and 10.
No, but these kids now, that's normal.
Yeah.
Windmill in middle school.
Low key, he
ain't
might not
no
even be
straight
able to
thing.
hang with these kids
That's
now.
what I'm about to
'cause
say.
they
You
got
gotta
straight
come down.
snipers on the perimeter now,
these
too.
kids can shoot.
Like,
scary.
Yeah, that's why you
can
always
shoot.
got to give love to Steph Curry because he changed the game. Like, even us, like, that's how you know we getting older. When we got to tap in at that one Newtown game. When that one kid came up, did a move, and then shot like a 30-foot three, we was like, yo, both of us looked at each other like, he would have been snatched out of the game back
Shooting
then.
was always key, but you gotta think about our era. A lot of us like AI, so it was about crossing up and
crossover.
getting
Yeah,
to that hole,
that's true.
yo, and getting and screaming and one to somebody's face.
We all wanted
Steph
to see
Curry
the
changes to the
ankle
now.
moves, bro. If you
Because
saw
and
somebody
our
up-
middle school era was special because like that was like 9th grade was like when street ball was like and one was at its peak.
You know,
like that was like mixtape. Whatever the one was that had the Army fatigue cover.
Yeah, I know
You
what
feel
you're
me? That
talking
was like 4 or 5 or something. I'm like, they really
And you know,
They fumbled
they had
that
the
bad.
show
And you know,
on
none of them could
ESPN,
shoot.
all that.
No, except for AO. AO was
AO
like,
I don't know how
AO
AO
had a
wasn't
jumper,
in the league.
bro.
What did AO do?
Yo.
Maybe AO was like the
no,
type that
AO.
slap somebody.
That's
in
what I
the
was about to
locker
say,
room.
yo. AO
Because
didn't
AO
play,
was
yo.
nice. I was like, you remember that was always my
AO
favorite.
was too real. He didn't care about school either. You could tell. Yo.
Yeah.
He didn't really care.
But
about
AO could hoop, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
That's
nah,
that.
and one, they fumbled that bag, bro. I watched that documentary. That was sad, bro.
Yeah, and they had so much
potential.
momentum. And it would have been great because there's so many guys. Think about all the dudes we know that didn't make it to the league. But I'm like,
They also had some very unfortunate
yeah,
circumstances.
they did.
Because they gave that shoe to Stephon Marbury, and then I think he
Yeah.
tore something in that year or
Yeah.
something like that. Crazy.
but I'm thinking-
first year. Yo. That's
Yeah, no,
sick.
that was crazy.
That's like
Yeah.
big baller brain.
Yeah.
You know what they should have all did? They should have all wore the Dada spinners, yo.
The
Probably would have been
joints.
alright.
Yo,
I used to
The
hate
Speedwell
seeing them in the
fit.
magazines, yo. Was it the
But think
source?
about- but
At the
think
back of
about-
the source, they had a little coupon you
In the
could
East Bay, yo.
or the lugs. They had my son Funk Master Flex with the thick lugs on, yo.
But
Nasty
I feel
shoe
like
work.
if And1 would have handled that correctly, it would have got to a point where like the basketball would have got better. Cause like imagine like the guys that we know. Like randomly, Akil Carr, somebody like that. Like if he was in there, he would be frying them dudes. Like, bro, he would really like it's a lot of guys like that in every state, every city, every county, every town. That was like, we know a lot of guys. I'm just not gonna drop no names because I haven't consulted with them first, but I'm like, I know he would fry the N1
You also gotta
guys.
remember
Like,
too.
I
Like,
know he would fry the N1
street
guys.
ball dudes started taking it real serious, so like they started getting cooked by like
Yeah, they would come to them local towns, and
Yeah.
some of them guys was like, "All right, get real." They
Nah,
actually
yeah.
picked up some guys from local
Yeah.
towns. They
Like-
started doing that later
yeah,
on.
yeah. It was like a competition.
Yeah,
would
one of
see
the
who
whoever the
N1
best
team.
out of this town, you on the road with us.
Yeah,
now.
nah, them dudes is
You on
taking
the
that joint
Remember the N1
serious.
game?
Yeah, I did. That was a bad game. That was
Bad game.
trash.
It was
bro.
bad. I liked it.
But
I
I
was
played it.
forcing myself
I did
to
not
like it
stop
more than
to
what
play
it
it.
was.
We
because
liked
I
the
was like-
players so much that we played.
It was
but
the
it
shooting,
bad, bro.
whatever the shooting.
then they had
Nah, the
But
crossovers
they
was
couldn't
ugly
shoot either.
too.
Yeah,
yo.
it wasn't
Like,
fluent.
like-
It wasn't fluent.
And then they
You
had
push
the
a
court-
button and it'd be like
they
a
had the
different
Baltimore
move.
court too. That's another reason, man. I had to lock in, but I
had
was
to get
forcing myself to like the
But
game.
nothing
For
was
sure.
not. Yeah,
Game was trash.
Cause like,
Except for the dunks and the
Cause like you
blocks.
gotta think,
Yeah,
NBA,
yeah.
and back then NBA Street set the bar
That's
so
what it was.
high.
NBA Street was so
Like,
good. Yo.
That's valid.
Yeah, you remember the first one
it
when
was
you
too
really
good.
first got the stretch with your team and he straight.
You trying
pulling
to
up.
cook though? He just doing
He
everything.
played like Dirt,
Yo, he was
Dr. J,
a monster.
and like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
he was wild.
bro.
I
He
hated
was nice,
playing
bro.
him, yo.
Then they had the fake Yao Ming. On
He
there,
just
but
come
they
up
ain't
with
call him
the
Yao Ming.
old school.
What they call him?
You remember that? I forgot what his name was.
probably
I do
Wild
remember the
racist.
fake
Yeah,
Yao
the fake
Ming.
Yao
It's
Ming
probably
was in
wild
there,
racist,
yo.
I bet you-
I was gonna make a name,
bet
but
you
I was
they-
like, nah, yo,
you
I'm
almost
gonna
said something.
monetize. I don't want to do that.
We gotta get to the
Nah,
bag
we gotta
first.
get to the bag, yo. Gotta get that
We
bag,
can
man.
go
Gotta
crazy.
get that bag,
In
man.
the
I was
comments.
you know my mind, yo. I started racing.
Also, remember they had the fake hot sauce. He
Yeah.
had like boots or Timbs on, yo.
Oh, they did have a fake hot
His
sauce.
handles was wild crazy.
I think his name was like Spider or something. No, that was one of the N1 guys.
Dog.
Rest in peace to him too.
We loved the game, but now that I'm really thinking about it, I've thought about it, but I didn't really think about it until I'm like, we in business stuff now. They was taking likenesses in a slick
Crazy.
way, yo. And not giving nobody to them.
Yeah.
The big guy's always gonna do that.
That literally was
Jason
Dr. J,
Suit-ups.
yeah.
What was that famous
Yao
guy
Ming
that came up with
Suit-up.
the Come On Son? And then they just start doing it on ESPN and gave him no love for that. The Come On Son.
Come on,
the Come
You
On
remember
Man.
the stretch of Come On Son?
That's Ed Lover.
Ed Lover.
Yeah.
And he was one of the first.
That was
viral YouTube
hysterical,
dudes.
yo.
Ed
Those
Lover's-
videos were
Again,
hilarious.
just viral. Ed Lover is like a...
He's a legend in his
He a
own
legend,
right.
but I'm
just
for, like,
saying
what
in
he
this
doing, like,
instance,
he was
Right,
one of the
yeah.
first.
ESPN came in
Yeah.
and said, what that stupid term was? I can't even remember.
Come
yo.
on,
Come
man.
on, man. Yeah,
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, it would have been better...
I was so mad,
It would have been
bro.
better if they got Terrence Howard to do it.
Somebody, yo, get
Come
somebody
on,
to do
man.
it, bro. Give us
Yeah,
a
if
real
he said
come on,
it,
man.
Come on, man.
That would have been hysterical.
That would have been hilarious. He had to be sweating too, like on Hustle and Flow.
Every scene was
Yo,
sweat worthy.
Sweat is
Hot. The hottest film ever recorded,
Yo,
yo.
they threw my man CD in the toilet. I was tight.
I forgot what he said he got paid for that movie, yo. It's disgusting.
$12,000, I think. Yeah.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Didn't they win a Grammy? Didn't the 3-6 Mafia win a Grammy?
The
off
Oscar.
that?
No, they won
And
the
they won the
Oscar.
Oscar off
yeah.
that?
They had the Oscar.
They Academy Award winners, bro.
That's why they say before this
Yes.
Academy Award.
They can say that in the beginning of their songs off that movie.
Nah, that movie was really good though. But can we get into the film that we all saw?
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
touch
we
on
gonna
a
do
few
a
basketball
separate
things.
thing. Okay.
I
Oh,
once
before you go into basketball, I want to give an apology to Russell Westbrook, yo. I respect you, bro. Like a lot of this trash we used to talk about what Russell Westbrook was because of just in the moment and a lot of the stuff we see. But I gained a liking of him, one, just how he been hooping this year. He been hooping pretty well this year. He just had a really good game, I think, last night, if I'm not mistaken.
He voluntarily came off the bench too.
Yeah, and he's doing his
didn't
thing.
put
He
up
took
the-
less money and everything. He's doing like, this is wild.
See, I never.
Nobody's really
Nah.
like giving hope to this, but
Oh my fault. I'm gonna cut you off.
I still stand on what I said about his turnovers and stuff. Like
It was bad. He had bad stretches.
But nobody ever said he can't hoop and he's not crazy athletic and
I
can do
still
that.
want to pop because we went hard on him for a long time. But also, what I love
respect
from
his
him
character,
now
though, as a
is
person.
I really enjoy seeing the seated dance move joints. Show. You remember when you
Oh,
used to
yeah.
do the dance joints with the Chris, the
Nah, he be going
pain?
crazy.
The seated joints is
Yeah,
tough.
yeah,
yo. Like he did it. What was the one that he was on? Recently, I forgot what it was. It might have been Too Short's joint. What's the famous? What's my favorite
yeah,
word?
yeah.
Yo, that was
He
hard.
killed a number of songs.
He
though.
killed that, yo,
he
the
be in that
seated-
joint. They can't see me on camera, but he
They're
be
my
killing
favorite
it.
videos, yo. That's where the apology is really coming from, to be honest with you, yo. Like,
Shaking off.
I enjoy watching them videos, bro. Like, yo, salute to
Yeah.
you. Hey, you hooping. I like it, bro. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I think a lot of stuff wasn't like it was.
So he can hoop.
Nobody
And he can
disliked.
Yeah.
Nobody really disliked Russell Westbrook from what
Yeah.
we've seen as a person.
Just the
It
turnovers.
was just. I think most of the main thing was he didn't fit on the Lakers. We were not wrong about that. He did
That's
not
true.
fit.
That's true.
And he does a lot of wild stuff in down the stretch of games, but I think he fits in perfectly with them. They, anything can happen with that team this year. They
I
very
like him.
talented. Yeah,
You know my clips, bro.
yeah.
I just
you
gotta
know.
be more forgiving because I remember
Your boy Paul George.
You know what I mean?
I remember when Russell Westbrook, yo, this is when like OKC was Ultra Instinct, bro. Like
He was
talking about-
unreal.
Yo, it was one in
Triple-double
in the-
king for a little
I
bit.
think it was the Western Conference Finals or the semis, bro. It was like a game 7. Westbrook comes down. It's like 3 dudes on him. Kevin Durant was wide open on the wing, and this was before Kevin Durant had any injuries, where he was averaging like 30 for like 3 or 4 seasons. Like it was crazy. I'm like, why you ain't pass that, bro? Like, that made me question his character from henceforth. Because it's not like it's anybody. It was like literally Kevin Durant or LeBron James at that time. Like, bro.
This is super athletic
Like,
Kevin Durant.
I know
That would have been like, what are you doing?
I think KD.
What are you
talked about that.
doing?
I think, that might have been when he was on Golden State when he went off on Draymond. That's actually what that was. Never mind. This was different.
Nah, this was like a really big "what are you doing" moment, and it's like that's
He
what
had
I was
PTSD
like.
with Draymond. That's why he got
That's
mad
why he
like
got
that.
mad from that. He let it slide with
Nah,
Russell.
because he was
like,
he
never
was back
again,
there like
bro.
this. I'm like,
He said Russell can.
I'm like, they about to win the
But
game.
Draymond, what are you doing? Pass me the ball, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a shooter for
Matter
real.
of fact, was that the year? I think that was the year that somebody beat them that was not supposed to beat them, yo. It might have been the Spurs that beat them, bro.
They lost to legit teams. You know?
No, they did. No, but that year, they were like ridiculous, like super number one seed.
I can't think of a team they like.
Every team they
No,
lost
they
to,
definitely
they were
lost.
supposed to
The
lose.
West has always been
Even
nice
if they
too.
even if they were the favorite, it's like I
they were
can't
supposed
believe
to
me,
lose.
man. They
Yeah.
lost to them. Like they
were
lost
supposed
to legit teams, yo.
Yeah. Long story short, I just did not like that decision making. Like
Yeah,
any true
he's known for that.
1/2 would have been like, yo, here you go, bro. Like,
His
that's
Shaq and the
yours.
Fool
Like,
list is probably kind of long, yo. You see a lot of the players.
He might
in
have
there.
the most extensive Hall of Fame Shaq and the Fool list.
He might. Him and JaVale McGee.
No, JaVale McGee's not going to the Hall of Fame. I wanted to separate Russ.
You saying Hall of? You mean?
Yeah,
I
Hall of
thought you
Fame.
meant the Hall of
No,
Fame.
yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
of
saying. Yeah, no,
that.
I'm talking about like a Hall of Famer.
You mean actually?
Yeah,
a
he
Hall
gonna
of
go
Fame.
to the
No,
Hall of
never
Fame.
mind. No, he not a Hall of Fame. That is
He's
not
a champion though.
Yeah,
Salute to
salute to
JaVale
him,
McGee,
though.
yo.
I like it. And I told you I'm trash at basketball, so I'm just talking from the fan standpoint. But
I want to give some love. I want to ISO on my guy because now people are starting to see it. They wasn't believers. We were believers, though. My man Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he got them MVP chants. Was that last night or 2 nights ago?
2 nights ago.
Yeah.
They on a 9-game winning
boy
streak
crazy.
at this very moment. Who knows when I'll post this portion of it, but
I'm gonna say big congrats to you, bro. I know how it feels. You see the hat I got on.
Yeah.
I know how it feels when you slept on and you know. I'm happy for y'all, yo.
this feels like our D Rose because we got the same coach. It's like it's gritty, a bucket getter at point guard. I feel like our D Rose era, but I feel like he's more healthier than D Rose.
And he does
100%.
and he's
It's not a bad thing.
and he's explosive, but he's not Derrick Rose explosive. Because Derrick Rose was so explosive,
quick.
it was
it's
dangerous.
It's controlled.
Derrick Rose
explosion.
explosiveness
He's
was
not the
dangerous
athlete,
at
nowhere
those
near the
sometimes.
athlete.
It's
but
a
he's
controlled
quick.
explosion.
Nah, he's great though.
He's
He
quick.
knows when
He's
to
great,
use
though.
the explosion. He does.
Yeah,
Derrick
he's
Rose
great.
just used the explosion. You knew he was going to fire off.
Yeah,
His
some of
is
them
more
layups,
controlled.
his head be by the rim. I'm like, bro, you could have just.
There was no reason for that. You know what I
But
mean?
that's
But
how he
did.
hooped in high school.
Exactly.
That's how he hooped at Memphis. That's how he
Brunson,
hooped on the Bulls.
The stop and go game.
Stop and go.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
Some
that's
of the
a-
most crazy hesitations
Yeah.
I've probably seen.
I know I
Crazy
posted
stopping
one of
pops.
the buckets
Pause.
he got on my page, man.
Yo, the stop
came
crazy
through.
lays,
He's
and then
too-
he
The
just
boy is
come in,
nice. He was nice. He
Oh, you
been
just
nice.
pull
though.
up.
Been nice.
Nice. Oh my
Dallas
God.
Mavericks fumbled.
Yeah, they did.
That's how you
100%.
lose your superstar like Luka. That's how you lose him when it's like, yo, we had a guy here.
Yeah.
And then they had to try to overcompensate to get Kyrie. They gave up picks to try to get that back. But it's just like, yo,
It's a hard
You had
matchup.
2 young players that are wild nice, and you just love. And the crazy thing is they could have signed them for way cheaper than the Knicks signed them. And they just was like, oh, we not sure. Let him go to the Knicks. The Knicks, yo, he in the garden getting the crazy. That's why
I'm not gonna lie though. Listen to that though. Listen to if you're on the Mavericks side of that. Jalen Brunson was balling out in that playoff series. I'll give you that. He was going crazy. So they shouldn't have let him go. But New York is known for eating people alive.
Yeah.
The Garden is known for that. I didn't know if Jalen Brunson was gonna be like this. What are you doing right now?
Who did I have a conversation? Was it
Nobody
y'all or
did.
somebody else?
That man
I
been
was
crazy.
just talking about how
In the Garden?
coaches
He be shaking off, bro. Every game.
not just coaches, but like NBA players' sons now. Now, back in the day, they used to always be trash, but NBA players now that they grew up around the game, there's a certain level of maturity and understanding. Even on sidebar stuff, you know, we're not rocking with it right now, but Patrick Mahomes, his father was a professional athlete. I'm sure he's been around them locker rooms. There's an understanding of
You've seen it before.
yeah, it's
You've
like
been
you
there.
have a different level of confidence and understanding the professionalism and some of the pressure that comes with a lot of that stuff from watching your pops and just being around the guys.
Yeah.
Just being around the guys when you're
Yeah.
a kid. So like he's more so ready for this moment.
Yeah.
And I think he's the perfect person that pairs with Julius Randle, who's had some struggles
Yeah.
and stuff
So
like
OG
that.
been going.
He's been playing well, but he's been out. But Jalen Brunson, while these guys have been out,
going on.
has still been killed. He had 40 last game.
Yeah, he been crazy.
And he found out he made the All-Star team that night. He almost
Yeah.
teared up. He never really showed emotion,
Yeah.
like that type of emotion. And they was like, how does it feel? He was just like, no words. 'Cause all the fans were chanting, while they telling him he's going to the All-Star, all of the fans are chanting
Cold-blooded,
MVP after the game. It's like almost everybody's still in the arena chanting
He
MVP.
reminds me of Colin Murray. I don't know why. They remind me of each other.
Kind of
a
kind
little
of stout
stocky,
look.
you know what I
Yeah.
He
That's
probably
fine.
played baseball too. I bet you he did. Jalen Brunson looked like he
possible.
played baseball.
And let me say this. I listen. Knicks fans, we jump out the window. That's a part of being. It's fun. It's
But
fun.
nah,
when
y'all
nice.
really, this is a
Have
really
fun
good
with it.
team.
Be outrageous.
Yo.
This is the best thing. The
Man.
Knicks. I'm telling y'all. I know y'all haven't been paying as much attention. The Knicks could make it to the finals. I'm not saying that. Just there's been some years.
Nah, they really
playing
can.
around. No, I've been
And-
watching this team. If they're healthy, there's no team in the East that I'm like scared of.
Yeah.
Like none of them. Not even the Celtics.
Philly?
I'm not.
But to win-
Embiid is hurt. So
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I
Man,
felt
it's
like you
good.
was
even
going-
with him, they have like multiple bigs.
Oh, I see.
There
I
are
didn't
very
know
few
that.
teams
I
with
didn't know that.
multiple
Yeah.
bigs.
Yeah, that's gonna
especially
be-
when my
that
man.
should be good.
my-
You gonna be
my
good in
man's,
the playoffs
What's the
every
name?
time.
Get back. Gosh, Mitchie.
Oh,
When he
yeah,
get back,
yeah, my man
he's
Mitchell
nice.
That's
Robinson.
another. We got
nice.
power forwards that are big. Like there's multiple people. We beat the Nuggets bad even when Jokic was playing. We beat them bad when Joel Embiid was playing. Like this team is nice, dog. Like I'm just telling them, don't sleep. yo.
It might be because I got picked up on 2K, yo, and I won y'all the
Might
championship,
be.
yo.
And to add to your point where the Knicks really could do it, the Celtics lost to the Lakers without LeBron the other day. Like, bro,
And AD.
because that day you was watching the Knicks
I'm
game.
not worried about them.
I watched the Celtics game against the Lakers, and I'm like, they have everybody and they not shaking off right
Austin
now.
Reeves went crazy.
Crazy.
on him. He dropped like 34s, like, something like that.
Crazy.
Austin Reeves was pulling up Steph Curry range.
Nah, he was going.
He was wilding out.
Crazy.
I don't get it, bro.
Austin Reeves, bro. Don't sleep on Austin.
They
son.
might have to make
He's
like
nice.
a documentary about like the Celtics in the last like 5 to 8 years.
It's been depressing.
Being so good and they just can't
They
get
got,
it
rid of
done.
they got rid of their coach too. That was another bad.
I like that. He's
there's lot that went-
he's still in the office though, isn't he?
No, Ime Udoka.
Oh, you talking about that
yeah,
coach?
yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. My bad.
Ime
down there in
He
Houston.
got Houston looking
Yeah,
okay.
H-Town.
They still growing and stuff, but they look okay. Şengün is nice. Like he could
Yeah.
have made the All Star team.
Yeah, he is
He's
nice.
wild nice.
I forgot about he is.
But the
nice.
Lakers play the Knicks coming up. We're gonna be
Is it in LA?
And we got guys hurt. We still gonna get them. Shoot, I forgot. I don't know. I don't want to.
Be interesting.
I don't want to look it up right
Yeah,
now.
y'all got him though. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
believe there's any.
Even with the injuries, we got him,
Yeah, I
yo.
don't believe
Jalen
it.
Brunson can't be stopped, yo. About to get 10 in a row.
Congrats, bro.
Knicks is nice. Thank
Facts.
y'all. And now I want to segue into this because we got fake fans like Stephen A. Smith. Sorry, I gotta call him out like that.
Yeah.
Trying to advocate for Bron. We don't want Bron in New York City, yo.
At all.
He had a chance.
Stop it.
We not trading away assets and pieces and guys in their 20s
Took
and
his
stuff
talents
like
to
that.
South Beach,
To
bro.
bring a 40-year-old dude, yo, I'm not doing it. I see some people kind of teetering. It's like, guys,
I'm
yo,
cool.
I'm cool. I like what we're building.
Yeah.
Salute to Bron. He's a legend. One of the greatest.
Of
We
course.
know this.
LeBron
You know what's
was
Stephen A,
crazy?
though.
stop. Yeah, you didn't believe in Jalen Brunson. You didn't believe in the young picks. You didn't believe when we got you wanted this guy and this guy when we got my fault. I'm going on a Knicks rant right now.
No, that's right.
When
I feel
we
you.
got OG, you was like, that ain't enough. The OG came. We basically ain't been losing any games since OG came. You ain't believe. Don't hop on now and then try to throw people under the sauce because you trying to throw Donovan. We don't need Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Like, yo, stay out of this, man.
A
Remember-
furious
I think I
Nick
said-
Rage,
Yeah.
yo. This
No,
Nick
yo.
Rage is crazy, son.
Yo,
I'm letting them get it off because they
That's
nice.
why I'm
Yeah,
watching.
go
Yo,
crazy.
it's like a movie.
he was. All right, let me.
No, Stephen
Him
A
and
been
Spike
wilding,
Lee,
yo,
but
for a long
mainly
time.
I'm gonna cooking Spike a little bit, but I rock with Spike. Spike a fan like me. Spike me, but mainly it was him and Stephen A. But mainly Stephen A. I was like, yo, we not gonna get to the promised land until y'all get out the way. But mainly Stephen A. Spike my guy, yo. I'm like, yo, y'all keep jinxing us and act like, yo, let them cook right now. We
Facts.
got a good office.
Yeah, y'all nice.
jinxing the team. Stephen A. The reason Jalen Brunson didn't get put in as a starter because he got one of the biggest platforms in sports and he not promoting him, but he claimed he a Knicks fan when Jalen Brunson been hooping all year.
He's been hooping.
Promote him. Why are you not promoting him? You're anti-Knicks.
Yeah.
My bad. I just had to get that out the way. We don't need LeBron James. Salute to LeBron. You figure out what's going on in LA. Y'all need a lot more help than you do.
Yeah.
Knicks, we going to the finals. I'm saying it now. I'm jumping out the window.
Knicks tape, baby, let's go!
Oh,
I can't wait. I
Get
really
Trae
want y'all to
Young.
win. I want y'all to win it all, bro. That would be awesome.
You deserve this, bro.
The whole
I'm
country
telling
might
you,
burn down, yo.
I'll be telling folks, yo.
Nah, New York gonna be out of pocket.
Knicks
if they win
country
this
might
shit, yo.
burn down.
People think
yo.
they've seen parades before.
It's gonna be
The
unreal.
Knicks win it all.
Oh my goodness.
I want people that's not Knicks fans to go with me because
I
I'm going.
might go, bro. I
Yo,
might
it's
go,
gonna
bro,
be
just to enjoy
crazy,
the sight,
bro.
bro. I might just go
It's
up
gonna
there.
be-
I'm not
seeing-
even a Knicks fan.
I'm seeing the videos of the Knicks fans popping up with the the charged up videos going. I love it. I love being it's annoying moments about being a Knicks fan, but these are the times it feels so good, Joe.
Yeah.
And you
This
gotta
is
be
dope.
outrageous. You gotta. I mean,
You have to.
You
You
have to.
gotta
That's
be
a part of being a
outrageous.
Knicks fan. If you're not being outrageous, you're not you whack, yo. You're not living it up the way you're supposed to. Because when the day of glory comes, yo, I told people, yo, people gonna see grown men crying.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Successful
crazy, yeah.
grown men, strong grown. It's gonna be tears in eyes. Yo.
To keep it a bean, the
Michael
Bulls
Jordan
gotta
had
get
y'all
nice.
in
I'm
the
gonna
whole
cry, yo.
years, bro.
Hakeem Olajuwon,
Yeah.
and Tim Duncan. Yo.
He was wilding.
I don't want to talk about.
Nah, I feel your euphoric energy though, cause like, bro, if the Bulls get nice again, that's how I felt in 2012, yo. I remember that feeling. That's why I just let you cook. I'm like, damn, y'all remember what that
Derrick
felt like?
Rose
yo?
was going crazy, yo.
Yo, we won 60 games, bro. I
Tore
was
the
like,
ACL
You could
in
not
the-
tell me anything.
I
bro.
was first
yo.
series. I was like, no, son, this can't be.
Nah, I want the Knicks to do it, yo. That would be hilarious. You and shout out my man Greg. I was just telling you, Greg and Zay sports fan twins, cause he
Oh, yeah,
New
he told
Yorker.
me. Yeah.
He loves the
We like all the
Giants.
same teams.
He loves the Knicks and he loves the Yankees, and he talks about them all the
That's a
time.
great person.
That's
right there. I don't
usually the
even know.
trio, though, if you like those teams.
Yeah, you might get somebody who
You might get a
do-
variation.
Yeah,
in
you
the
might get
football
somebody doing
or
something
the-
weird.
You know what I
but
mean? Yeah,
typically,
the
that
football
is the trio,
change.
though.
Yeah.
Typically,
That's usually the trio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
winners.
congrats to
The
both of
winners
y'all,
trio.
like, cause y'all really real this shit, like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
real deal.
For sure.
Yep,
Are we gonna get into Godzilla?
I want to get into it.
Let me start it off.
Minus
real quick.
one.
-1 and -1 color.
Yeah.
So I think it's really dope because Rich saw it in color.
Yes.
Me and Mike saw it in black and white.
Yeah,
So it's good to kind of have a conversation about, and of course it'd probably be best that everybody see it in both ways. But I'm
Rich. I'm curious.
saw it first.
Yeah.
And was like, it was good.
Yeah. I told you. Solid movie. I like the
no, it's
story
really
a
good.
lot.
Yeah,
the story
it's
was
really good.
It had
fantastic.
a good script and plot.
That's what the thing was. It wasn't even really Godzilla like that. I
Yeah,
was really
Godzilla
more
pop up
intrigued
and
with
do
the
his
story.
thing and shake
Like,
off.
yeah, the story was it.
It was so good that like with subtitles, I didn't realize I was reading like 20
Yes.
minutes
Somebody
in.
said, yeah.
Yes. That's when you
didn't
know the
realize.
movie is
Yeah.
good.
And you know, with me, that really means like, bro,
That's
I'm
when
like,
you
this is
know a
great.
movie is really
Yeah.
good, when you pay
Yeah.
attention like that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're
you-
not even realizing you read.
It's funny. You really just locked in like
Yeah.
that after a while. I mean, we could do spoilers now because it's been out.
Yeah,
For a
Yeah,
while.
it's been
and
out for a
spoiler
minute.
alert.
And they took them out the theaters now officially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on the last day too.
Yeah, he did.
And I can say the theater because I'm never going back. It's in Towson, yo. It's called Senator Theater.
Yeah.
Bro, this
Oh.
look like where Arnold Schwarzenegger came on Last Action Hero.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This was an old school theater. Like, they had the big cube where you could see the dude running the projector. Like, and it's small, like a weird cat corner. The vent, it had like the exposed, like rustic looking vents from like back in the day. I'm like, bro, that's kind of interrupting the sound of the film, but it kind of felt good in the same way, bro. And it was a great experience. And I got to catch the black and white like Zay.
Yeah.
But Zay, go ahead and lead the charge on the breakdown of the film, and we'll just weigh in.
I'll start just with this. Like, I seen some of the clips in color and it looked dope. And there's going to be different things that you didn't see in black and white that you're going to see in color because it's color, right? But I'm glad I saw it first in black and white because
The black and white
the
was
era
dope.
it was from, the 40s,
Yeah, it was so dope.
it made it feel even more of that era.
Yeah,
and it,
I
and
value
it,
that.
and it felt really
Bro.
good. One of the main things that they talked about, they did, a lot of times if the film gets switched to black and white or they start one off in black and white, it's kind of cheesy. It's just that, they throw it in black and white
Yeah.
fields, essentially, whatever. But this one, they said they went frame by frame, yo, and worked on, you know, contrast and this and this and that, and like certain scenes you could tell, like when the movie, like let's get it, when the movie started
off real,
yo,
and I was fire in black and white.
Ooh, it seemed darker because I wound up actually seeing the color one on the screen. Of course, the theater's always gonna be different, but like in black and white, him coming through the shadows, who on that island, man, just you hear the footsteps and you see the body, and then they get up to the face, like, and he just start mauling people. It was dark,
going in.
It was literally dark, yo.
Would he have mauled them if they didn't start shooting?
I don't know.
Yes.
He probably would.
Yes.
100%.
Okay.
He left one dude
because he was a menace.
because he didn't clap at him.
Yeah.
And
He's just a walking mass destruction, bro. That's exactly what he is.
I noticed one thing. I mean, I'm skipping time to the end. They ain't let him get to Tokyo.
No, they's gonna fight. They's gonna fight for that. They can't let him get to the main city.
They were like, no, we not letting him get to Tokyo.
You can kill everybody else in them little small islands, but nah, everybody else, we gotta chill in Tokyo.
The thing that was so dope to me about the movie, like y'all said, story wise, yo, like the main character, yo, he was such a skank, yo, the whole time, and then he got brave, yo. He had been through so much trauma, he turned into a brave man, yo. He was the most unbrave and turned brave. Like,
And I don't know if this is like a bad term, but he was a kamikaze pilot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
yeah.
that's what he was. Yeah.
He was dishonored when he came back home.
yeah.
Yo, they was almost spitting on him when he
they was
came back.
yo,
Like, you came back,
But
how you get back here, yo?
yeah, but that caused more trauma for him because, like, he never told nobody, and then he finally broke down to his lady, like,
had to,
yo, I lied and said my plane was faulty, yo. Like, I'm like, yo,
he was
sucker,
terrible,
bro.
yo. He was terrible.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Spanked
yo.
out on him, bro.
Nah, and it was bad though, cause like, yo, remember when Shorty saved him, yo? I'm like, yo, he's never gonna live down being a sucker.
No,
forever,
because Mike called me after, yo.
He's never gonna live down
When
being
she
a sucker.
saved him and we thought she was out of here. First of
know,
all, I'm
I
in the
was
theater
tight.
like, whoa.
Yeah, we was
tight.
like, oh,
She
they
got
were
blown
only
away,
this.
yo.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
yo,
like
I knew she
anime
was
ending.
done. I
I
thought
was
that
like,
I would thought, yeah, she was
bro,
done.
like they killed this girl.
Yo, I thought she was cooked.
But the whole thing was...
It's no way she would have been alive.
Hell
yo. That's
no,
the only
man.
part about
That
the
explosion.
She got hit with an A-bomb. The whole town blew up. He was in the crevices where she pushed him floating around because there was so much backlash from the explosion.
She just had like a bandage on her
Yeah,
eye.
one little cut on her
crazy.
forehead.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I want to say this a nice, appropriate way for on here, but after that happened, after all the trauma he had been through and the demons and the sleep he was struggling with, I was like, yo, he might do himself.
I thought about
Yeah.
This too.
It was coming.
It was a lot.
I thought it was coming. You remember the scene after she had first passed and they all in there crying, and then the little girl like, "Where's mommy?" And he straight looked like he checked out. I'm like, yo, they about to make this like some.
But honor seems
super
like it's a
dark.
huge thing in
It
their
was.
culture.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
honor is a big thing. So to be
regain
dishonorable,
it was
crazy.
him though. He was dishonorable to regain his honor back. Like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
yo. Like that's. I just like that movie.
Yeah, they
bro.
wrote it like that. That's why he got the lady back and he got back with his
That's what I'm
family
saying.
once he finally stood tall.
And this is one of the parts that I really, really thought was I liked it and it was honorable. Especially you got to remember the time period. This ain't like now and all this social stuff. This is the 40s.
Keep that in your mind.
When he said, yeah, keep it in your
when
mind.
you see it, if you see it.
Yes, absolutely. And please, when it come out, I'm getting the 4K Blu-ray for the
I respect
projector at
that.
the crib. I'm definitely doing that.
Hopefully they give the Blu-ray where you could get both the black and white and the regular, because we
They're
might have
gonna-
to do
you
a
know
night
they-
where we
you
watch
know they
both.
gonna do it,
All right,
yo.
yeah,
You know they
because I'm
gonna
like
do it.
that would be dope.
But when he was in there with the crib and they was all talking and him and all the men was talking, they was like, yeah, you know, they mentioned about he was his wife. He was like, I'm not married to her. And they all the other men at the table was looking at him like, what?
Yeah.
I just like that scene. It was like,
Yeah.
dog, it's too crazy. You've been living with her, you got a kid. They didn't know the kid wasn't related to both of them, but he like, dog. They was like, man, like,
Tripping.
like, dog, yo, like y'all just playing around in here,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
It's
And
like, what
he
you doing?
was, and he was, you know, he wasn't appreciating. She was bringing a lot to the table, taking care of this and this and that while he was risking his life. And he wasn't appreciate. He didn't appreciate her until he thought she was gone.
Yeah.
It was a lot, yo. The movie was dope. Even at the end when she came back, even my lady was in the theater like, man, y'all about to try to make me cry.
Yo,
yo.
movie is good, bro.
yeah,
like, yo, I
yeah.
was like, this is a good one.
I
I
like that
even
song.
felt the drama they built up between the guy that was mad at the main character, because he like, bro, you let all them get stomped on like ants, like,
Oh, yeah,
bruh.
yeah,
and my man finally started
worked on
working
the
with
planes, they
him,
worked on
and
the
then he
planes,
saw
yeah.
the picture of the little girl. He was like, all right, save yourself, because he was gonna let him fly in the
yeah,
Godzilla
yeah,
mouth and
yeah,
just
yeah.
blow itself up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you it's no ejection button on this joint.
Yeah.
But like, it was just a well written story, like you said. It made everything like go in a full circle. It was really good.
It was dope because
and that perspective was dope.
Because my lady was like, she knew I was talking about it and I was pumped to go see it, and she know Godzilla and that, but she was like, I didn't really go in it with any expectations like that. She was like, man, I can't.
Nah, it was a good movie.
Really good.
Yeah, it was just a good movie.
Really
I was
good
shocked.
movie.
I was shocked. And for me to watch a movie again with subtitles and be like enthralled is crazy because like that's only happened like a few times.
You know, one of the hardest things about them Godzilla movies is to get you to buy into the people.
Yeah.
They got you to buy into the people more so than him. Because
I like the scientist dude too.
Everybody.
I told him I like the general or whatever the guy was that put everybody together. And he told them he kept it straight.
I have no right to tell y'all that y'all gotta be here, but you should want to stand up with us.
We're gonna stick this one out. We don't have the government behind us, so we got us, yo.
Yeah.
And y'all got the ability to do it. What I want to say is, because we didn't talk about Godzilla so much, this version is an older, slightly some newer stuff, but it's an older.
They went with chubby Godzilla.
Chubby legs,
yeah.
The
Husky
original
Godzilla.
version. They were.
Yeah.
I heard it was. I was reading the article.
And like
somewhere.
you said, them using the original song was so fire.
I was reading the article. That was hard.
I said dun 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 dun.
That was hard. Tough.
I thought of Paramount
I was
Immediately.
Get up.
I almost started singing that.
Yeah, that was my Black History Month just coming out of me.
Yeah. No, that was.
But nah, that movie was really, really.
I was talking about me and Mike was talking about like what was so cold was one, he wasn't in the movie a ton, but when he was in there, he was in there.
He was like cooking.
When they was in that little boat, yo. And he
swimming
was
on
just on the slow creep
My
on
man
them,
said-
yo.
His eyes look crazy.
He just kept. He was just
came out the water like that and-
That was. See, the other stuff be big, massive stuff. The atomic blast, which looked crazy.
It looked amazing.
And
I thought that was one of the best scenes.
The way it looked in black and white looked amazing.
Richie
And white
definitely-
kept
It
up
looked
the
good in
water.
color.
Yeah, no,
it
I
looked
believe you.
amazing in color. Like, yo, they
I
did
wanna
a
see
good
the one in
job.
color now.
Because
No, man.
I hear what you were saying, and we get back to what you were saying, but
go.
I hear what you were saying about the black and white, it being shot that way, and they did a good job with it. But the color side, it still gives you the feel of the old school. You still feel like you back in that time.
That's why I want to see it.
They definitely didn't feel like it was off.
I seen pieces from it, so I'm
It might
I'm
put like that,
watch
like
it.
kind of rustic looking
feel
filter.
dusty almost when you're looking at it.
Ooh, that might be
Telling
fire.
It's crazy.
I need to see it.
I was just gonna say when he was slow creeping on them, you get the big blast, you get this, you get him smacking with the tail, biting, and all of that crazy stuff, knocking buildings down. But that scene was so pivotal because it showed the true predator nature. Yo.
Yeah.
Just playing, just creeping. Like I could take you out at any moment right now, but I'm just creeping. And then that's what made it like it was building up, and then eventually the military tried to come out and help. But I just thought that was so
That
dope.
scene when
they
it
blew
was
him
trying
up.
to fight,
Then when he
that was so hard.
regenerated.
That was the thing I asked y'all when I brought it up the first time. I didn't know he had that ability.
Nah, he always kind of
I
did.
didn't
Yeah.
know.
Could
He always
regenerate like
did.
that? I
That's
never
the
knew
best.
that.
That's the
That
best they've ever
scene-
showed it.
Yes, that's what I'm
That's the
saying.
best
I've
they've
never
ever
seen
It
showed it.
was so crazy. Like I just thought, like now I'm running it back in my head. Like when they was on the boat, and then the little mine where he was
Yo,
shooting.
he just got a gun
My
in
man said,
mind.
That was so tough.
They just got gun in mind.
My man
Like,
said,
and you
Blew
just
his
see
head up,
boat
though,
straight
bro.
go crazy. They
That
down
was
there like,
nuts.
Yo,
I thought they killed him. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is
And
crazy.
shout out the dramatic screams in the Japanese films. yo.
Nah, they mastered that. Nah, they mastered that.
Bro,
Dramatic
they-
emotions
they-
ever, yo. They might have the best
crazy
dramatic
boat.
emotions.
My man
Nah, they do, yo. Because
Yeah,
even
they
think
might got
about
it,
it on
yo.
some sidebar stuff like Kill Bill when she was.
Yeah.
They got the game on Smash with
Yeah.
that. Respectfully, yo.
Yeah.
Like they be killing that joint.
It's a horrific scream you need.
Nah, that was a really,
They
really
got
good
that.
movie. That was a really, really good movie.
So
I'm happy y'all saw that. I'm gonna have to check out the
No,
Black.
I
and
was
White.
shocked. I wanted to ask this one thing though. This is like a super nerd kind of deep dive with it, but like, and Zay brought it up. I guess one of the channels was doing it on one of these YouTube platforms. But was that the most powerful Godzilla blast radius? I only saw the one with 11, and then like the old one with in the 90s, and then it was like 2 or 3 more. But like the way his joint was now, I'm like,
it?
bro, he really got because it used to be like a beam that kind of knocked stuff down, but this was just like we just dropped the A-bomb right
randomly.
on
I
you.
had Godzilla Kong, which I think that's still an extension from Godzilla 2014.
Yeah.
And then what's the name? That whole series is more. How do you want to say?
I did like that
animated in
Godzilla
ways.
with that
And it was
animated.
big blast and all of that. But as far as just like when it actually
Impact.
The boom.
Yeah.
That
no bigger.
looked the craziest. Yeah,
There's no bigger than
it
what
was
you saw
literally
from
A-bomb,
that Godzilla.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
nuts.
like, bruh.
When I saw that, when you see it in color, yo, I was like, whoa,
Oppen-
shit. I didn't know that was going to happen. Yo.
That's hard.
Yeah, I got to check that out.
Oppenheimer.
No, I was saying Godzilla
he definitely
Blast.
had the Oppenheimer
Godzilla
blast on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
definitely.
Because they made it look like an atom bomb.
Yeah.
After it hit whatever it hit.
And the
I
way
think
it
that was
cooked the
the
city,
intention,
like
too.
he
Yeah.
killed about
Cool thing.
60,000 people the first time he appeared on land, yo. Like it disintegrated the whole city.
Yeah, I think it was 30K, yo. That was crazy. Because it
Yeah,
wasn't even that-
30,000.
'cause
I
it's not
think 20,000 was hurt or
Because
something.
it wasn't
like
even
that.
that big of a town like that.
Yeah.
Like it had a downtown and everything, but it wasn't like if they would have made it to Tokyo. So he like
Fury.
he destroyed a lot of things.
Low key, his girl was
98%.
braver than him though. Cause like you gotta think,
Everybody
like
was
she
braver than
that was
him,
all
bro.
she
That
was.
was it.
She was on the train.
It was the regaining of
Godzilla was
honor.
on
That was the
train.
story.
Yeah.
The story was the regaining of
Yeah.
honor, bro.
Yeah, it
the
really
whole
was.
that was the underlying story the whole time.
Yeah.
How do I get my honor back? Because
Yeah,
my whole
yeah.
country really wants to kill me.
The only way he could regain honor after being that dishonorable was flying the plane
You
in
have to
Godzilla's
do it.
mouth.
That's the only way.
You gotta blow his head.
You
up,
got to
bro.
kill Godzilla or
You gotta
stop
kill
him.
Godzilla to redeem yourself from something like
Only
that.
way, bro.
I like how they devised the plan and this. And this
It was
and
cool,
that.
man.
Then they had the
That's why
backup
the
plan.
scientist guy was
Then
my
they had
guy.
the backup plan to the backup plan. Like
They sunk
And
my man.
and the dope thing
Yeah.
about the guy that planned
It
this,
almost
the
worked.
scientist
It
guy-
almost worked, man.
The scientist guy was in the trenches with them. Like, you
No,
feel me?
he
Like,
was.
most of the time they be like, no, on the radio, like, nah, this dude was on the boat. Like, well, if we
Yeah.
die,
And then he
it
was-
is what it
And then he
is.
was coming to the hood to go chill and eat and shit. Yeah, he was that. Yo, that was really good.
Then he had, what was it, Freon to like make him go down to
Yeah.
the bottom of the ocean, and then he came back up. I'm like, yo, they not
Frozen.
gonna kill him,
They
bro.
brought him down to the depths to free
They
him.
not going.
Quick.
They not gonna kill
The
him.
quickness of the drop, I think, was
Definitely.
what it was.
Yeah.
How fast.
So it was to see if that depth would crush him, but if
Right.
it doesn't crush him, if you
Then
bring him
it'll
back
shoot
up, the
him back up.
decompression would be too much. Like
Yeah.
'cause the ocean, yo, water pressure
Yeah.
is wild,
Nuts.
yo.
Nuts,
Yeah, that'll
bro.
kill you.
Wow.
You
That's
gotta
why, that's
go
why
at,
it's
like, a
harder to
slow
go
time.
to
Yeah.
the. It's harder to go to the lowest point in the ocean than it is to go to space.
It's the pressure, bro, and the weight.
It's a lot. That's why we haven't discovered so much stuff. Yo. It's too,
That's why I always say, man, thalassophobia. I don't want to know what's down there. If the pressure is that immense,
Yeah, yeah.
if something
What is
is down
surviving
there,
down
there?
what is
Imagine-
down there?
Godzilla.
That's
Imagine the
horrifying.
guys.
yeah,
imagine it. Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
That's what they were telling you, yo. The kaiju, yo.
They
like,
coming, bro. We messing
they
with
keep
too
trying
much.
To,
Yeah.
yo, the
We
films-
heating up the earth. They about to slide
the
up
films
there on
keep
us.
trying to tell you, yo.
Imagine being on
Slide
that
up.
boat though, yo. I would have been wild scared, bro. Like that's the thalassophobia.
I would never
on
do
10,000,
that. That's
bro.
just
All
never
them
gonna
dudes was
happen.
honorable in that
Yeah,
movie, yo.
they were.
Salute to that.
Salute to Godzilla.
Godzilla
minus
-1,
one,
bro.
-1 color, all of the above. I will be getting that 4K Blu-ray because it comes with the multiple disc joints, the regular
Phenomenal.
fire, yo.
I told
Fire,
y'all.
yo. Absolutely, yo.
Happy y'all checked it out.
Oh, one last thing on some sidebar from my end. I don't know if y'all saw it, yo. I'm gonna give Tyrese Gibson.
He's back in the news.
Tyrese Gibson, I'm gonna give him this, man. He gets the award for the most dramatic person of the century so far. Yo.
Damn it, man.
And it's gonna be hard to push him off, even with like 70-something years plus, yo. Because
What happened now?
my man said, yo, basically he was like, yo, I wish I was Latin, yo. Latino, whatever, yo.
I mean, that's worse than
But
the
salute
Django
because he was
idea.
like
What was it in
he
reference
was like the culture and this and this and that and that and this. So salute to them for what they do. They ain't even about them. Salute to that culture and everything. But my whole thing is to take it off for that. I just think, yo, them Fast and the Furious movies we get into Tyrese.
I think he feels like he's from like
family, yo.
Yeah, like he's on some
Family.
essay type.
Now, what I've heard about some of his background,
I believe it.
his family structure was a little interesting, so maybe he might really feel like that. But it's just like
You far removed from that.
it's always something.
You like
with Tyrese.
50s.
Yeah.
How old is Tyrese? Tyrese, you too
He
old to
pushing
be
it.
doing
I don't
that.
Yeah,
think
you
he
was like
50 yet, but
30
he
when you
pushing
shot Baby Boy.
No, he
yo.
wasn't. No, he was wild young.
You
Yeah,
up there,
21,
bro.
21.
I
Yeah,
don't-
he was
I don't-
legitimate young in that movie.
You didn't need
Yeah,
to
he
be
was, 'cause
questioning
Peanut was
your,
young.
your ethnicity like that, bro. Like,
No,
this
but
is
it was
crazy.
just like, of course, Ty. You know he does this
Black
like
Ty, bro.
2 to 3 times a
Yeah,
year. Yo,
Black
like
Ty,
Tyrese got to jump out the window with it, yo.
Yeah.
But
Remember when y'all did that breakdown of him at the radio station? He
Oh,
was telling
man.
the story. Incredible.
yo, when he was looking
Incredible looking through the blinds, yo, to see if she had any more love in her heart.
Peeping through the blinds is nuts, bro.
Just going through
Didn't speak like, yo, this your baby mother, yo. You gotta be an adult, yo. Like,
Now she
hey,
claimed
what's
she
going
was
on?
she claimed she
God,
was in the wrong for everything, but still like Ty.
It still was hilarious.
Yo, Ty.
I don't
yo.
care. It's hysterical, man.
That over the man since we've been. I mean, he had a couple joints since we've been on here. That's been crazy. When they repopped up the him auditioning for Django.
Oh, yeah, I love seeing that.
Django audition was crazy.
It's one of the best things ever. Dude,
Like, bro, what is he doing, bro?
He already thought he was like a slave.
And what scene was that, bro?
He's had a lot of moments. I'm like, oh my gosh, but I like Tyrese. I don't know. I got a shot.
And the man can sing, bro. He's a talented individual.
Sing,
definitely a good
big
singer.
movies too.
Yeah,
gotta put that. Not just the he was Transformers too, right?
Yeah, he was on the Transformers series.
And I could run through a list, yo. He's got he's Tyrese movie crazy, yo.
Yeah. What was that? Was that him and the dude from Pineapple Express? Was that Annapolis or whatever? What was it?
Yeah,
He
the
in a
boxing joint?
movie. That
Yeah,
was
that
actually a
was
decent film.
Yeah, that was shot in Maryland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember
Mike,
that.
I don't want to say too much, but we was talking about people taking certain roles. If we do a Patreon, eventually we can get into this, but he just want to play he want to play I don't know, Mark Anthony or something.
Yeah, yo.
That's what he trying to get.
That would be
He want to play El Chapo in the biopic. El Chapo starring Tyrese.
Tyrese's El Chapo would be crazy.
Yo, the Mexican community would destroy us, bro. There's no
Bro.
way they would allow that.
Tom Cruise was the last samurai.
The last samurai.
Tom Cruise was
Tom
the last
Cruise
samurai.
wasn't-
Anything goes.
Tom Cruise wasn't the
anything
most
goes.
prolific drug dealer in the world. Like, what you talking
Nah,
about?
yo, Rich. Christian Bale played Moses. Yo, come
Yeah.
on. Yo.
Anything
Once
goes.
again, El Chapo is not from these places, bro.
Jake Gyllenhaal
I
played
don't
the
think
Prince
they
of
letting
Persia.
that go down.
He's gonna play the Prince of Persia. Yo, we gotta cut this out, yo. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Tyrese, you can do it, bro. We always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. man.
Absolutely.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.